let's finish up with the ranking of the creators. So we are going to hit this endpoint to fetch all the records for the ranking. And the rankings are the earnings or the revenues, as we have already demonstrated. So let's go ahead and then create the API services for that. And I'm going to copy this, paste, and change this one to earnings or ranking. And here change this one to earnings API. And here we don't need the creation. The base is going to be the earnings. And then, yeah, that is it. And change this one to fetch all earnings. So let's go ahead and then render the component. Now it's time for us to work on the creators ranking on the navbar. If I click on that, as you can see, there is no component for that. So we are going to render the component for the ranking, and I have it inside the template and as creators ranking, which is this. Copy it and place it inside the users component, which is this one. Close this, and let's get back to the app.jsx, and let's mount. This is going to be public route, anybody can view, and let's specify the ranking. We have the link on the public navbar as creators ranking with this path. So now if I click on that, as you can see, these are the top creators. So we are going to fetch all the records. At the moment we don't have any record because we are using the cron job to schedule this task. But to have some data, we are going to run this one manually. If I save it, let's check the terminal. We got the earnings. So now I can remove it and rely on the cron job here as that. So if I fetch list of all the earnings, we have the earnings with these total amounts. As you can see, this user Masintech is the first one. Let's look at the rank. It's 1 here. Let's continue with the implementation. So now we are going to call this API request here in the creators ranking. Let me close these guys and bring in use query, and then object query key. I will say ranking, comma here, query function. Then I start. All right. Const the structure what we want equal to that. Data is error is loading success, and then the actual error. So here we are looping through the data. Let's log the data here and let's check the console. We have the earnings fetched, and this is the array of the earnings, which is this one. So we are going to loop through that. It is on the earnings. As you can see, data.earnings. So here, let's uncomment this one. And as always, the way we loop through here, let's bring in the earnings.map. And that is it. And here we are injecting the ranking, then the profile photo in case we're gonna have one as that. So here, let me check for that. At the moment, we haven't implemented the profile image upload, but in case the user used Google to sign up, the user will have the profile photo. So now, for some reasons, avatar is not defined. So it means that in case the user don't have a profile photo, we are going to use this avatar. So let's check. I think I have it inside the avatar is inside the template. So let me collapse SRC component template, and we have the avatar here. Copy that and place it inside the users. All right, so let's go ahead and then use it. Remove this and then create test ranking. So let's import it, not from here, but instead from the users. And let's require the avatar. And let's see, refresh it. The $sign is not defined. And let's require this one as that. And now it worked. We have the result. The first user is Masintech with 3 posts and with this amount. Let's go ahead and then format this amount to use 2 decimal places. So let's get into the amount, which is this one. We're going to use to fix and use 2 decimal places. Save it and let's see. And this is what we have. Let's continue in the next video.